Nothing out of the ordinary here.
Fellas, how's it going? What can I do for you? I never miss a fight if I can help it. About midnight. Got a call from Tina Allens. She works for me. You talked to her yet?
Yeah, she sent us your way, actually.
Yeah, well, she called me, said she'd found Rick. I told her to hang tight, I'd get back as soon as I could. And here I am. Well, let me think on that for a second. I started this league about 4 years ago. I kind of poached Rick from another league, tell you the truth, and I'd say that wasn't more than 6 months after we got on our feet around here. Oh, hell no. I was a fighter. Oh yeah, 10 years. I was one tough son of a bitch, I kid you not. I'm like that fella Evel Knievel. I must have broken every bone in my body at one time or another. I'd still be doing it, too. Seriously. My former employers had to come to me on bended knee and beg me to retire. Offered me a pretty hefty severance package, truth be told. So, my last fight... Man, what a night. That was the night of March 12th, 1999. Rick was the referee. Funny, it was my last night and his first. We became fast friends. And so, when I took that money they gave me to quit and then I decided to start this league, well, hell, of course I was going to bring my boy Rick over here with me. Hank and I go back about 2 years. Funny story, actually. I offered him a contract the very same night I witnessed the man take down 3 bouncers in a barroom brawl. Man, that boy can fight. Tough as nails. And no disrespect to anyone else on my roster, but Hank's the very best there is. First rule of Supreme Force fighting, you do not fight outside the ring. Second rule of Supreme Force fighting, you do not fight outside the ring. When I say we train them, what I really mean is we discipline them. Hone and polish their skills, try to instill a sense of honor in them. Excuse me for asking, but why are you asking all these questions about Hank? Is he a suspect or something?
Just being thorough.
And let me check here. Problem with taking one too many whacks to the head is that you kind of develop this nasty habit of putting stuff somewhere for safekeeping and then spending the next hour trying to remember where you put the damn thing. Okay, good. Here it is. I guess my mind isn't as dull as I thought.
Does anyone else have a copy of this key?
No. Just me. Hey, I don't mean to step out of line here or nothing, but I gotta ask a favor of you. Is there any way to keep this thing kinda quiet? I mean, do you think we can keep this out of the press for a little while? It's just that I've lost a couple of things in my life that were pretty dear to me. My first wife, Grace, I lost to cancer. God rest her soul. And then, well, I lost my ability to fight. And now, the thought of losing this league because of all of this, well, it's just a little more than I can truly bear.
Mr. Willingham, it's department policy not to discuss ongoing investigations.
All right, good. We got an image to maintain.
Nice find. A beautiful copy of Willingham's fingerprint. You are good. Tina left her lipstick. A minor tragedy for those of us who appreciate artificially colored lips. Now we've got Tina's prints for our file. It's a two-way street. The lipstick goes on her lips, and her DNA goes on the lipstick. He works. Let's head upstairs. Pretty nice setup here. Looks like it's capable of recording whatever's happening in the fighting ring from 1 to 5 different angles. That VCR isn't connected to the mixing board. Looks like it's wired directly to the security camera. Video cassette. Remember when I said this is a pretty nice setup? I take it back. This must be the prop closet. Well, there's only one prop we need. Whoa. Just came apart in your hands. I'm gonna guess it didn't do that during the show last night. It looks as though there was a piece of wood that held the blade in. Somehow it broke. I wouldn't worry about cutting yourself. Blade's too dull. Well, what do you know? Initials H. Well, it doesn't quite spell it out for us, but I think it's a pretty good bet this sword belongs to Hank Hackett. Unless Hugh Hefner is even better with a sword than we realized. And we have blood on the blade of the sword. I wonder whose it is. See that? It's some kind of oily residue. And it's all over the blade. Dimethoxymethane. I've actually seen it before. It's an acid-base hydrocarbon, pretty common in metal cleaners. Perfect for removing fingerprints and other trace evidence from a metal surface. Got it. Blood on the sword is a match to Rick Shimano. Probably broke during the attack, and the killer used the microphone cord to finish the job. The hair from the microphone cord didn't match Shimada, probably meaning it came from our killer. We should be sure to return it. No match. That's not Tina's hair on the microphone cord. Tape ran out just when it was getting good. I guess the tape cuts off for every camera when the main recording is stopped. Well, one thing's for sure, Hank lied to us. He did have a few words with Shimada after the fight, a few pretty angry words it looked like.
Should be back in the prop closet. That's where we usually keep it. Why?
I'm surprised you leave your sword behind.
What, that? You kidding me? It's a fake. It's a prop. It's not a real katana. I have a real katana. It's from Japan. It's the real deal, all right. Cost me something like 25 grand. I had to snipe it 10 seconds before the auction closed. But it's worth every damn dime. No joke. Yeah, like I'm gonna teach myself Hidori, and then risk tarnishing my ancient samurai sword that cost me more than my car. That ain't gonna happen. I made sure I got the texture of the paste just right every time. I could never really sharpen the damn thing, though, because then I wouldn't be allowed anywhere near the ring with it. I mean, it makes perfect sense. Yeah, not a problem. Whatever you need, I'm here for you.
What do you need? Do you have enough evidence? Tape cuts off just in the nick of time. So was Rosemary Woods running the camera or something? Never mind. Are you sure this tape wasn't manipulated in some way?
No, it's totally clean. I had Archie double-check our work.
So Hackett lied about confronting Shimada after the fight. And the tape's time code confirms that their confrontation took place suspiciously close to Shimada's time of death. I think that's enough to invite Mr. Hackett down here for a little sit-down.
Hank, we have video of you arguing with Shimada in the ring after the fight.
Okay. Look, I can explain this.
Well, that's good. Because right now, I think you're full of crap.
I had to set the record straight with him, okay? My whole damn reputation was at stake here. I didn't cheat. Now, after he DQ'd me, I went back to the locker room just like I told you before. I had to cool down. Otherwise, I might have killed the guy. But I didn't do anything to him. You get that straight through your head right this second, okay? What I did was, I went back into the arena and he was still there, okay? And I just tried to explain to him, as calm as I could, exactly what I had done and what I sincerely believed that he had totally screwed the pooch on that call.
You didn't seem too calm in the video.
Look, Shimada's the one who decides to get back into the ring and show me what I had really done. And I told him he was just plain totally blind, because what he was showing me wasn't what I had done. No, not at all. Then, you know, I may have said something or other about his mother, and whether or not she could be fully trusted to know the true identity of his father. And then I might have shoved him. It doesn't matter, because I realized he wasn't going to change his mind, so I left. I didn't kill him. I swear it.
I still think you're hiding something.
No. It gets put under lock and key right after the fight. There's no way that katana killed anyone.
Hank, can you explain to us why we found Shimada's blood on your katana?
What? No, that's not possible! I'm telling you, Tina locked that thing up in the prop closet right after the fight. I know that room was locked when I left, and I don't have the key.
What aren't you telling us?
Damn it! This ain't right! It ain't! I'm a good fighter! I don't deserve this!
The only way we can help you, Hank, is if you talk to us. You have to talk to us.
It's all a fix, all right? The whole thing, every single one of my fights. Just like wrestling. Horace would pay the refs to make sure I came out on top. That's why I was so surprised when Shimada kicked me out tonight. Oh, I really should have seen it coming, though. Shimada was old school, you know? And this was his first fight with me. He wasn't about to take a bribe, not even from Horace and his buddies.
So if Shimada exposed the truth, that would be the end of your career, right? You weren't going to let that happen.
Look, did I want to end the guy? You bet your ass I did. But for the first time in my life, I decided to take Horace's advice to me. and I walked away, okay? I figured Shimada was gonna do whatever he was gonna do. It was out of my hands. I went back to my locker, made a call to a buddy of mine doing time in Maui. You don't believe me? You're welcome to check my damn cell phone.
If the call was made to a correctional facility, I should be able to get a tape of the conversation. But you still could have called him from the arena.
Yeah, no way, man. You can never get a signal in that damn arena. Check it out for yourself.
All right, Mr. Hackett, wait here. It should be a simple matter to check the phone reception in the arena, and if your story checks out, you'll be in good shape.
Well, get ready to come crawling back, because I'm innocent.
Hackett was right. There isn't any reception in here at all. Let's check in with Brass, see if he has those phone records.
Yeah? Yeah, the prison emailed me their recording of the call. I gave it a listen, and it was definitely Hackett on the phone. Wouldn't shut up, actually.
Well, we checked the phone reception at the arena, and there's no way he could have made that call from the ring. I guess that means we're gonna have to let Hank go. Would you care to do the honors?
That's it?
That's it. For the moment.
What do you mean, for the moment? You said if I told you the truth, you'd help me out. What the hell does for the moment mean, huh?
Settle down, Mr. Hackett.
Don't you dare treat me like I'm a child, you hear me? Hey, and don't you dare eyeball me like that! I will not hesitate!
Mr. Hackett, I strongly suggest that you choose your next few words very carefully. Whether or not you walk out that door a free man depends on it.
Hey guys, did you hear we had to let our primary suspect walk?
Hackett? Didn't his katana have the victim's blood on it?
It did, but he couldn't have been in the ring at the time of the murder.
Did someone else have access to the katana?
The ring girl locked the katana in the prop room after the fight, but her DNA didn't match the hair found on the murder weapon.
Who has the key to the prop room?
Apparently, the league owner has the only one, and according to Hackett, he was fixing fights, but our dead ref wasn't cooperating.
If the referee was killed to keep him quiet, then we better warn Hackett. He could be in danger as well.
Too late now. Hank Hackett is dead.